So I've kind of had cardio on the back burner, is probably an understatement or overstatement, depending how you look at it. Cardio hasn't been my thing over the last 18 to 24 months. Just haven't committed the time for it. Made a lot of excuses. There's really nothing else to say about it. I just haven't committed to the schedule to make it happen. Until recently, I've been able to get some decent mileage and get back into some old trails that I used to hit real consistently 5, 6, 7 years ago. And as I'm on them, I couldn't help today. I couldn't help but think of the things I used to be able to do on these trails. I used to hit a particular one. I have a handful that are my go-tos, and I would play these little games with myself with timers, where I know I can get to this point by this time, and I got to turn around and I got to beat that time coming back. And today was one of those days. Coming in, I didn't really know what I wanted to do in the trail, but pulling in, I saw some people that motivated me to up the ante, and I said, just pick the hardest son of a bitch you can find. So that's what I chose, and I paid the price. I hit an okay time for the A to B, and then I had to get B to A, and the B to A was a fucking grueler, man. It was an ass kicker. I knew what I was in for because it's predominantly uphill, but I know to play the game, and that's when I see those hills, I just got to dig in and get after it. But the point is, I was beating myself up a little bit mentally, thinking of what my times used to be and how I used to feel. And I kind of know by the music or where I was at this particular song on the trail, because I listen to the same damn music constantly. I knew I was at this point by this song, and I was like, shit, I'm not there yet. So I had to kind of step back and clear my head. Had to have a little meditation kind of on the trail to stop beating myself up mentally. Because like on that last post where I talked about the nutrition that you have going in your mouth, your nose, your ears, your eyes, the most important nutrition really you can give to yourself is your own self-talk, and to not beat yourself up when you might not be what you once were, and that might even be just the bullshit story you have in your head. It's just something we do to ourselves to beat ourselves up and make ourselves feel a little shittier. We don't have to do that. And I said I'm guilty of myself. I just did it today. So I had to take a moment to pause and be like, yeah, I'm not currently where I was then, but this is why I'm here. I'm here to get in the work and to be, not only get back where I was, but I'm not even really tracking myself compared to something that I once was before, because I'm not the same now. I'm just trying to hit goals now. I'm really not tracking myself against the 2012 version of myself. I'm really just trying to be the best. You hear that shit all the time. Just try to be the best version of myself. And sometimes it can look so damn corny when everyone's hashtagging it, and not really. They're just really putting that front out there on social media and it's full of shit. But what's the truth inside yourself, whether you really try to put your best foot forward and deliver the best version of yourself every day or not. And only you can be the judge and jury for that kind of situation. So it's on you, just like it's on me, it's on you, it's on us to really deliver that and be honest with it. So just pay attention to the self-talk you have going. You got to be honest, and sometimes you got to be brutal with yourself to say, this is bullshit. I'm not putting in the work that I said I'd put in. I'm just fronting and really just not delivering. And then say that's okay. Be like, because you have to have that honest pause in your relationship with yourself to have that conversation. Otherwise, you're going to always lie to yourself, and you're never going to hit those goals, because you're always going to have some trap door, some exit plan, and be like, I couldn't do it for X, Y, and Z. When you're honest with yourself, you're able to take a step back, reassess, replan, adjust, adapt, and move forward with something more intelligent, hopefully peaceful and happy with your transition and your goals and your tracking and everything you're trying to accomplish. And you can't do it without honesty. So I don't want to babble on. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. I just can't stress it enough how important it is for you to have self-awareness, to recognize where you're strong or where you feel challenges, to be able to retrack, readjust, and get after it from there. So hope it's helpful.